Hello guys, it's me again, the Frugal Guy. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to discuss about 10 GShock watches you should not, again, I repeat, you should not buy. And let's start things off. The first one that you should not buy is any white G-Shock. Why? Because if you buy any kind of white G-Shock, especially the matte or the shiny one, let me give you an example. This is a matte shiny, a matte white G-Shock and a shiny G-Shock. And as you can see, for the shiny one, as long as you use it for long periods of time, it has paint chip marks on it, and it's gonna be there for a long time unless you know how to retouch or repaint your G-Shock watches, and it's gonna be not looking good on your watch. And for the matte white, they tend to yellow, as these examples that I'm giving to you right now. So that's the top of our list. Again, you should avoid any white G-Shocks unless you have a good amount of rotational watches in your storage. For example, you have 10 watches, you can interchange them or give them a lot of wrist time every now and then, except for the white ones. You can give them maybe, for example, in a week you can wear them once, and the others you can wear them really any much you want. Second, any black plated metal G. Why, you say? Because as time, or for example, if you're using it for prolonged periods of time, this is what's going to happen to it. Scratches on your iron plating, and it is bad looking. Unless you're a rugged fan of, or if you're a fan of rugged look, then that's your style right there. But if you love them really neat and nice, that's not gonna be a good thing to have on a watch. So at least avoid any black plated metal G. Third, any gold plated metal G. A good example, I have a limited edition baby G in gold plated, and as you can see, there are some wear marks wherein the gold plating is turning into silver already. Compare it to a brand new gold plated watch. Here, look at it. You can see the difference. It fades because it's only gold plated. Next, shiny G-Shocks. Yes, shiny G-Shocks. Why? Because they tend to lose their touch. For example, this started at first as a shiny G-Shock, but look up to some of the edges or the sharp lines. The shiny material is already gone, and it's showing the matte black color of the watch. Imagine this watch was once like this, and see how shiny this is. Look at it. Wow. See how shiny this one is compared to this one. This was as shiny as this before, but after a long period of use, you can see all of those painful marks on it. Yes. So that's to avoid. Next is the GST 2100 and the GA 1000 models. Why? Because they suck up the battery too much. Okay, for example, this is a GA 1000. For me, the most beautiful backlight in all. See, it's even, the battery is also too low right now that you cannot even appreciate the looms. It sucks up the battery really fast. For example, if you use it for a long period of time and keep on pressing that light button, the battery will just be depleted. It should be like 2 or 3 years, and it's just gonna be like 4 or 6 months or something. Also, with this one, I think this is the, let's wait for it to, GST 2100 model. The metal steel G and C. The battery is already low because if you press the light every now and then, the LED light sucks up that battery too quick. Next up, GShock models with leather. Why? Because leather sucks big time. Yes, leather sucks. Because GShock is really not that good with leather when they use it on their watches. And leather, when you overuse it, tends to rot real quick. Another example is this one, which is a leather print design, which cracks. Is a rare model, so that leather piece cracks and fades away. Next up, cloudy white vintage clear models. Yes, avoid buying them. Why? Because they turn to yellow in time. See that one? Turns to yellow. It's not clear anymore. It's yellow, literally yellow. And another example is this one from the Baby G line. See that was clear in the middle. Now it's really yellow. Yeah. Of course, next one. From untrusted sellers or sites. You know why? Because sometimes you can buy lots of fake GShocks. Sometimes the price is too good to be true, or sometimes they will get cash from you and don't reimburse you, or they will not refund you the money because you paid in cash. Next, second-hand watch with unclear or incomplete photos. The problem with this is because sometimes the model is too rare. For example, I have here the Ant-Man. These models are too scarce and they are discontinued models. So, for example, if they only send you the picture of the front and when you got the item, it has cracked band or bezels, you can't replace them. So it's wasted money. These are beautiful vintage timepieces, but you should be able to see all sides of the band and the bezel so that you could at least have a very good vintage piece that will last you for a long time. Okay? Beautiful watch. Look at those second hands. It's like sweeping movement, except it's digital. Kind of weird. I don't know if it's only me or anybody else has noticed it. And I don't know why GShock has stopped making these model, or at least that kind of seconds. Look how beautiful it turns. I don't know why GShock hasn't done that for the longest time after this one. And last but not the least, yes, I will say it. Please do not buy fake watch or counterfeit watches, because it's just not plain right. And an example that I have right now is a really rare one, because it is a fake undefeated watch, and it really, I was able to buy this when I was really I was still a noob, actually. I didn't know that it was fake at first. I thought it was like, wow, jackpot. A price of a very limited or rare G-Shock for just like 30 bucks. Heck yeah, I'm in on it. So I bought it, and when I got it, I was like, something's wrong with it. Something's really wrong. Look at the second hand, or the module. It's wrong. The numbers inside is bigger, is longer. The screws are very small. The band is very thin. It feels cheap. So please avoid being had and avoid buying them. I bought this one thinking that I got a really good watch, but when I got it, I got fooled. And it's $30 wasted. I reported it to the site where I bought it, and they didn't refund me because I was even planning on returning this, but the seller really did try to outsmart me, and that's about it. So please don't buy these watches. I now keep it as a souvenir, not to be able to be fooled again the next time. Okay, and I use this one as a basis. Maybe tell me if you wanna further details on why this one is a fake watch. Let me know. Maybe I can make a video out of it. And again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Those are the 10 G-Shocks you should not buy. And always remember, if you're buying G-Shocks, it's always nice to have at least 2, 3, or 4 of them. It doesn't matter it's limited edition or just the regular basic models, as long as you have a good amount of hand rotation, meaning good amount of watches that you can rotate on your wrist so you can prolong the life of the watch, because these are resins and they have resin rot. So the longer you use them, the more they're prone to disintegrate in time. But believe me, it takes years before you destroy one. It's just me saying to you on how to prolong the life of your watches. So that's it. Enjoy, stay safe, and be happy. Oh, by the way, don't forget to hit that like button, and please subscribe to my channel. See ya.